Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about Saturday, the 3rd of May. Today the moon is in Cancer till 11:30 a.m. Universal Time. After that it moves to Leo. So today is a double lunar day, which makes it perfect for almost all signs. Nevertheless, you have to pay attention if you're Capricorn, also if you're Aquarius. Also, you have to pay attention if you're Leo and if you are Virgo. It can be an upsetting, restless day, or it can be a slow day. Anyway, for more details, please listen to this breakdown, okay? Knowing that the moon on Sunday will be all day long, will be in Leo, okay? So please plan accordingly. Aries, it's going to be a fine day after all. It starts or it begins with some activity, but then things get better. Your mood gets better and everything seems to be almost perfect starting 11:30 a.m. Universal Time. So please plan accordingly. Venus is in your sign. It sends you the best of vibes, of good luck if you were born on the 21st or even 22nd of March. Taurus, I think Taurus will be quite happy today. There are some events that you can actually turn to be very successful, especially in the morning. But later on during the day, you may seem a little bit tired or maybe quite busy. You're a little bit impatient, maybe because of some personal tasks, responsibilities. But nevertheless, it will be a beautiful day. So take it easy. Gemini, I love this day, although you still need to be careful with whatever you do. It's because of the sun. The sun, which is in Taurus, may actually turn things a little bit quite different. The sun in Taurus makes everything not very transparent. So it can be tricky. You may think that things are that way, but then it turns out to be totally different and you will end up disappointed. So please be careful. Nevertheless, you have great energy and this will help you to accomplish. Just stay focused. Cancer, I love this day. It starts with the moon in your sign and then the moon moves to Leo. This moon in Leo carries along the great vibes of that moon in your sign. So nothing to worry about. It will turn out to be a beautiful Saturday. After all, everything is super perfect. If there are some issues that you still need to deal with that were not wrapped up on Friday, on Thursday or Friday, I think you can wrap things up today. So follow up and enjoy. Leo, with the moon in Cancer in the early mornings of this Saturday, things may turn out to be a bit disappointing, or maybe you wake up not very happy, not very satisfied, or maybe you wake up with a mood. Things get totally different and a lot better when the moon, as soon as the moon reaches your sign, 11:30 a.m. Universal Time. This means that everything will change to your favor. So maybe you will feel sorry, or maybe you'll feel guilty about, feel bad about something you said or something you did wrong, and this is the time to get things right again. So maybe you need to make some phone calls, maybe you need to take some initiative, so you have everything ready for you for the taking, and definitely things will start moving very, very fast, and probably or definitely you need to follow up. Remember, the sun squares your sign. We have also Uranus squares your sign. We have Mars in your sign, and we have Pluto opposing your sign. So please be very careful, especially if you were born in July, and definitely if you were born between the on the 27th, 28th of July. Virgo, everything should be quite fine, and the before noon, let's say, starting 11:30 a.m. Universal Time, Saturday changes to being kind of slow, kind of boring, and this kind of quality of time starting 11:30 a.m. Universal Time asks for patience and asks for routine stuff. Don't overwhelm yourself with difficult chores, with difficult demands. Stay away from those demands. You need to relax because it's time. This moon asks for relaxing, for routine stuff, and to stay away from trouble and from competition. So dedicate this Saturday and the rest of Saturday and Sunday for routine stuff, and please keep your eye on everything, especially on your belongings. Libra, it's going to turn out to be a beautiful Saturday after all, because this moon in Leo will actually brighten your day up. Your friend circles, your mood, your efficiency, your optimism, everything around you seems to be quite charming and captivating. This is why I think you're going to enjoy the Saturday. We also have nice vibes coming from Venus, also from Jupiter and Pluto, which everything adds up to turn out this Saturday a beautiful Saturday, and it will actually move on also this beautiful vibe to Sunday. So enjoy. Scorpio, if you want my advice, astrological advice, wake up early on Saturday and wrap things up Saturday morning. You have till 11:30 a.m. Universal Time before this storm, comes around. As soon as the moon reaches Leo, 11:30 a.m. Universal Time, things get quite complicated because the sun already opposes your sign. We have Uranus opposes your sign. We have Mars squaring your sign. We have Pluto squaring your sign. So things are not easy at all. The mood is kind of horrible, and you think that people are quite doing things just to challenge you, to provoke you. In all cases, you need to be patient, whatever it is, whether done on purpose or not. You still need to be patient, very flexible, if you don't want to ruin a beautiful weekend. It's not a beautiful weekend if you're impatient and if you're kind of in a hurry or moody. So you need to keep everything under control. You need to stay disciplined if you want to enjoy this weekend. Sagittarius, it is a nice week, and it's going to turn out to be beautiful. It will change to the better starting 11:30 a.m. Universal Time with the moon in Leo, along with the Mars also in Leo. You have two trines, and we have Venus in Aries, which will actually empower you with great energy, beautiful energy, creative and romantic. So I think it's going to be a beautiful Saturday, and it will also move to Sunday also. So starting 11:30 a.m. Universal Time, everything moves to the better. I know you deserve this beautiful quality of time. Capricorn, so I know it was a bit tiring with the moon in Cancer. This will change when the moon leaves Cancer and moves to Leo at 11:30 a.m. This is when you start to relax. This is when you start to understand what's happening, and this is when you begin to enjoy the weekend. Nevertheless, if there is something that needs to be done, that needs to be amended, I would suggest that you do it immediately. There's no point in keeping a problem pending, okay? So just make that call, send that message or missed call, whatever, and you will feel even better. Aquarius, so you have to be very careful when the moon moves to Leo, 11:30 a.m. Universal Time. This moment will change everything, even your mood. So you would need to be careful with your relations, with your loved ones. If you have problems, things may escalate. So please be careful. We have the moon opposing your sign, we have Mars opposing your sign, we have Pluto in your sign, we have the sun and Uranus squaring your sign. So it's not a nice day, astrological day, to look for trouble. You need to run away from trouble, and you need to keep things from boiling, okay, from getting worse, okay? So be nice to yourself, to others, keep things under control, and you will be fine. Pisces, I like this day, especially that you, with the moon in Cancer, you should wake up with great energy, with great mood, and you should expect some good things, meaning that you should be optimistic. At 11:30 a.m. Universal Time, this moon leaves Cancer. It leaves you on your own because it moves to Leo. So starting 11:30 a.m., you notice that something is not that energizing, which means that you should use all this energy that recharged you, during the past 2 days. You should use this energy to move on with your work and to get things done in a beautiful way. My advice to you is to stay focused and to keep everything under control, to follow a certain schedule and to prioritize. Stay healthy. Let's wrap it up with one on the 3rd of May. This should be a very interesting year, quite fast. Great moments of success, of celebrations, of victory will accompany you. But definitely this year may actually bring along some relocations, whether these locations is a relocation of a company, of an office, of a school, or even changes in your career or even in your studies. There are some changes that will knock on your door. You need to pay attention to your personal life, to your health, to your relation with your loved ones, and this year will prepare you for some changes, good changes actually related to this personal life. Nothing should be wrong during this year, so you just need to follow the rules and keep everything under control. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye bye.